Sierra Ocean has background to 1917 when the parent corporation initiated. We entered the marine market in 2013 with our scrubbing system, which was initially developed back in the 1960s. The marine market has been very good to us. We've since sold about 14 installations, some on Royal Caribbean cruise ships, Stena, Roro, and some bulk carriers and RoPax, both in the United States and in Northern Europe. We're based in New Jersey. We have a global organization of sales and some fabrication shops, and we serve marine market at this point exclusively. We've installed 14 installations. We have 7 on cruise ships, 5 on Roro, and 2 on bulk carriers. That's the total of the installed units as of now. What I see is a tendency to want to have the status quo and not change things. But at this stage, with 2020 coming up quickly and already now 2015 regulations in place, I think a ship owner will be much better served by looking at the economics of installing a scrubber system versus fuel switching. Although the fuel prices at these stages are low, they are going back up eventually. And by 2020, if they can be ready for that, it will give them a much stronger business future. The best advice is to start as early as possible, because although for our systems takes about 6 to 8 months for delivery, it does take about, depending on how it's installed, could be 2 weeks or 3 weeks for installation. So it's not such a long time, but as they get closer to 2020, there will be a large backlog of projects to be implemented, not only by our company, but by all of the other scrubber companies. So the earlier they proceed, the better off they're going to be and ready for 2020. Well, the installed units that we have are all achieving the 0.1 equivalency. So they are meeting the stack requirements, and our water side is also meeting the IMO requirements for the water discharge. So the installations are good. In terms of what can be looked at, one has to look at the long term and whether open loop or closed loop is going to be the preferred in long term, and possibly use hybrids so that they can be ready for either instance. Yes, we've teamed with several financing companies and are now offering our customers the option to have a zero-cost scrubber system where the payments are achieved through the savings in fuel. So the financing company will take that responsibility and will, for a period of time, they will take a portion of the savings and allow the customer still to achieve a saving, but not as much, for a number of years until it's paid off. That we are here to stay, and that we have a strong commitment to customer satisfaction, and that is for now and for the future.